All right, but as I said before, as far as the R&D tree goes, a little bit of development on this. A lot of things have been they have failed. Sadly, I've got one in the aero and two in the durability that have failed at this point in time. I do not have the resources available to me to re-up them and to fix them, so I'm just going to have to wait until next season when I get my re-up of R&D points to then go ahead and fix that. But as it stands right now, everything on the car is still fine. We still have the best car on the grid for the most part. Durability is very much mid-pack. Engine still very much in the lead over everybody. Same thing with the aero by a wide margin. Well, not wide, but a considerable margin. As far as the chassis goes, as of now, we do have officially the best chassis on the grid. After the most recent upgrade that I just did with this engine cover, that is what's pushed us ahead to having the best chassis on the grid. So as it stands right now, durability is the only one where we don't have the best amongst the entirety of the pack. So we're doing fine there. Facilities, we're still spec 2 on everything, and I'm still holding my money, of course, until once we get the sponsor money coming on in, once I re-up Alexander Albon's contract and all that. So once Season 3 hits on Saturday, you will start seeing me just go hog wild with the money and upping the aerodynamics, the chassis, powertrain, and durability. Maybe even the marketing, too, just so that we can get the spec 3 on all of these, so that they can, finish out the tree. And by Season 3, I'm looking to finish out the entire tree, have the best of the best when it comes to all the upgrades, and have the best car. And I would say that I would like for Season 3 to be Gendo F1 Racing, Constructors Champion, and whether it's myself or Alexander Albon winning the driver's title. I think if that happens, if we get the double in Season 3, Gendo F1 Racing is pretty much done. I would say that season is pretty much done. There isn't anything else that I could do in this save, except for, possibly go after, maybe save up enough money, go after Lewis Hamilton or Verstappen or for any of those people, just to say that we did. But as it stands right now, I'm thinking Season 3, depending on how that season goes, Season 3 might be the last season of this career mode. And then we'll move on to the last to not last challenge. That's not what it's going to be called, but it's the Try Not to Suck challenge with Williams in the driver career mode, and see how well I do with them. And basically as a little bit of a break and in between for the second My Team career mode, which, as I said before, is going to be entirely crowdfunded and all decisions made by the chat. I feel like we're going to be doing something like that. All decisions for how that is going to start will take place on the Discord. So if you're not signed up with the Discord already, !Discord will give you the Discord link in the chat, or just hit the info box below because that is also where you get the Discord invite link. Sound good? Sound good. How's everyone doing tonight? How are we doing tonight? How are we ready? How are we feeling for the Brazilian Grand Prix? I have a very strong feeling that this is a Grand Prix that I should go and get a top 5, if not a podium at. How about if I get the best car playing a higher difficulty? I will not. That's not a bad option. Like, probably go into Season 4 and maybe play like difficulty 100. I am not doing anything higher than 100. Because as we saw with myself and McLaren back in 2019, difficulty of 110 is stupid. Difficulty 110 is for the robots. I cannot race at that difficulty level. So I would say I would probably top out at 100 and that'd be it. Because when it comes to difficulty, I think what it boils down to is every difficulty tick up that you go, the AI gets faster by somewhere between 1/10 and 2/10 of a second. Every tick that you go up on the difficulty meter. So if I say I'm right now at 94, and if I decide to tick up all the way to 100, that means that the AI is going to theoretically be at least a second faster at each track. And considering where I am qualifying now, like, I'm still having troubles even getting to a top row. Hell, even still having troubles on some tracks even getting top 5 in qualifying. Everybody around me is going to get a second faster. which means I'm just going to start plummeting down the table. Yes, that could be a challenge. That could be a new challenge, but I'm just telling it like it is. That is exactly what is going to happen, is that everyone's going to get a second faster. I'm just going to stay the same, and instead of me qualifying, say, 3rd or 4th on certain tracks, I might not even get into Q3. It might just be that bad that I won't get into Q3. Do a season with just rain. I don't think that that can be done. Unless I go into, like, championship, or championships or Grand Prix, that single-player setting, and set a 22-race season and make sure that the weather for every single race there is wet. That would be the only way I could do that. In an actual season, I can't do that. Alright, what do we got weather forecast-wise? Oh, I see a little bit of rain at the end of this race. Qualifying is going to be partly cloudy, but the actual race, it is going to go from partly cloudy all the way to a little bit of rain at the very end of the race. That's like the last 10 minutes of the race. So figure probably the last 10 laps. The last 10 laps of Brazil. Actually, hold on a second. No, this is broken up into 5s. 5, 10, 15. So it's probably the last 5 laps of the race where I'm going to need to be on the intermediates. It'll start probably coming down earlier, but the last 5 laps of this Brazilian race, I'm going to need to be on the wets. That's not good. Things you hate to see. That, pretty much. Power unit upgrades. Good news from friends of Mercedes. They've introduced a new upgrade package into the power unit, so hopefully you'll notice some improvement in the next race. As far as improvements, was it power or was it durability? It did not specifically say power, so it may have been durability. It may have been durability. Or Spade, I posit this, soft medium, and then enter. Because if I'm going to be starting top 10, I'm going to be qualifying on soft. I'm obviously going to qualify on soft, so I'd be starting on the soft. So it'd be soft, medium, inter. And don't get me started by trying to say, oh, do double soft and then pit for inters, because we don't know if the rain will even affect matters. It could be like France, where it rains for the last 3 or 4 laps, but it did not get wet enough to bring out the need for an intermediate tire. It could be something like that.
Carl probably mentioned the new parts that have come in from the factory. Well, they're all fitted and good to go. I hope they do the trick.
I hope they do the trick too, Jeff. Oh, and also, fun fact, tonight for the iRacing League race, I am going to be full admin for the race. Because I'm currently what is known as a secondary admin. Because you got Todd, the league owner, and then the 2 other admins alongside that do look over everything in Derek and Pate, who are kind of part-time drivers. But unfortunately, Derek and Pate cannot be at the race tonight, so Todd has called upon me to be full race admin for the iRacing race tonight. So that's going to be fun. Nah, Tykes, can't really do that. I hate to break it to you. Hey, what's going on, Connor? So yeah, that's pretty much what the deal is going to be for tonight. And like I said, for iRacing League races, League race nights, it's going to be 1 race, and then practice and qualifying for Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi is going to take place on Saturday. Counting the days till your PC. When are you supposed to get it? What the fuck, man? I'm going all sorts of wide here today. bad enough I've been having bad luck in iRacing as of late. But I'm just going all sorts of wide here in practice. Alright, yeah, we're good there. 18 days, but you had an email saying they're testing it and should be ready in 4 or 5 days. And that's weird, because I've never had a... For me personally, I've never had a computer pre-built and then sent to me, so I don't know how long testing... I've never had it anywhere along the line say, we need to test something before we send it to you. So I don't know how long they would actually take to test it. I think I'm just going too fast into that turn. It has to be. I'm going too fast into that turn. Oh, I gotta start braking earlier, especially going into this turn. Turn 1, 2 is always a fucking shit show when it comes to Sao Paulo. Also, I remember last season, with like the last 8 or 9 laps of the race between myself, Albon, and Verstappen, I had a busted-ass wing, and I think it was Albon that gave it to me. So I'm looking this time around, hopefully not getting a busted-ass front wing. But I was going to say, Nikki, it's like you getting that computer almost has taken as long of a time as somebody else in the chat that was getting a racing wheel sent to them. It took them almost a goddamn month, a whole month to get the racing wheel in because of something wrong with shipping out to where they live. You do not need an 8K monitor. I will tell you this right now, 4K and 8K, there is no difference. 8K is a marketing ploy. Unless you're sitting right here, like 2 inches away from the screen, you cannot tell the difference between 4K and 8K. Save your money, get a 4K monitor. And even then, 4K is just scaled up 1080p. So do not waste your money on anything 8K. I'm serious, Nikki. Save your money. Do not waste your money on anything 8K. Because there isn't really anything out there at the moment that utilizes 8K to full capacity, if to any capacity. There really is no need to buy anything that says 8K. That's right, I'm doing fuel. Oh, shit. $100 bits from Nikki. It says 8K. No. Thanks for the bits, though. But I'm here to warn you about the potential scam that is 8K. Believe me, there's no need to get anything 8K.
Okay, test complete.
Alright. Oh, did not mean to flashback that. Still using a 22-inch monitor, 1080p, 12 years old. Yeah, that's kind of, I was about to say, it's kind of like what I've got right here with my Scepter. The Scepter, which is not just a Computer monitor, it's got a DVD player on the side. It's also got a TV tuner in the back. I remember back when I was living with my parents, this used to be my proper TV monitor in my room. Nikki coming on in with the tier 1 sub. Thank you very much for the 2 months in a row. The support and dedication to the stream. Welcome back to the Gendo gang. But yeah, this monitor right here in front of me was my all-in-one monitor. It was my computer monitor, it was my TV, it was my DVD player. And I've now had it for almost a decade, like close to a decade now. Yeah, you're fine with 4K. Like what I myself and what other people are saying, you are fine with 4K. Shelling out the extra money just because it says 8K on it is a waste of money and a waste of time. There's nothing wrong with 4K currently. Except for the only problem, like I said before, that just scaled up 1080p. But, yeah, completely up to you.
Program complete.
You had a 4K TV once and you sent it back because it was shit? Well, I guess that means that maybe the 4K is not the way to go. But 8K is definitely not the way to go. I'm here to tell you to stay clear of anything 8K. Well, Spade, that's also why I don't use it as a TV anymore. Mostly because I don't watch TV much. And there's no real way that I could hook it up back here to coaxial. Shit. Hey, what's going on, Ewan? Tykesman on time, as he always is. Alright, Carlos, are you gonna really fuck up my practice run? I think fucking Checo in front of me. Fucking Checo in front of me almost ruined my qualifying practice program.
Okay, test.
Of course he is. Of course he is. You need to go get that signed copy. Don't worry. It'll be in the mail. When it's ready. But yeah, has PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X talked about 4K gaming? I think they have. Like, I think both those consoles are compatible with 4K. Which, logistically, that is where gaming is going nowadays, graphically. Like, they are getting tuned and more optimized for 1080p, as well as going to make the jump to 4K. So it is only a matter of time before 4K is the standard. instead of 1080p. Now, I think for this one, I'm just going to go and use all 5 laps here to get extra data. Right, but we've already established that 8K is not that much of a difference, if a difference at all, to 4K. Thank you very much for the follow there, SD Padres. I'm more of a Cubs man myself, but thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoy the stream tonight. Okay, I would say this. If you get a TV that's big enough, if you get a monitor that's big enough that can run 8K, then you can probably see the difference. But if we're talking about a gaming monitor right here, if we're just talking about a PC monitor, say about 24, 25 inches, I would say that you cannot tell the difference between 4K and 8K. There's just no way. So unless you're looking to game on like the IMAX screen, I would say yeah, don't bother with an 8K. Because stylistically and visually you will not be able to tell the difference. Imagine playing something like Fall Guys on a fucking IMAX screen. Oh god. Oh, I should not have shifted up there. I should not have shifted up to 6th.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but who wants to see this ugly mug on an IMAX screen? Come on now, let's be real. Andrew the Gambler, thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're doing well, dude. Yeah, 8K graphical crashes. And we're not talking about in-race crashes. We're talking about the fucking computer crashing because it's just too powerful. The game is too powerful. Yep, I knew that was going to be... Yeah, I knew that was going to be a problem as soon as I saw it. Been dealing with spammers all fucking day, and it just had to get into my Twitch channel, too. Email scammers, phone scammers, and now Twitch scammers. Man, they just will not leave me alone. Just cannot leave me alone today. Fuck off. Hey, what's going on, Carnes? Oh, shit. Oh, it's because I had my overtake left on. I totally forgot about it. Ah, oh, fuck that noise. Alright, let's try that again. What purpose do they do it? Probably to get engagement. But you could tell right away how robotic it was. Like, there's no way that's a real person. Alright, we got all that done. I think that's all the practice programs at this point. I think we're all good. Yeah, we are officially all done with the practice program. So let's move on. Let's move on to qualifying here at Brazil. I don't need to run any more practice laps. I kind of got this track down. It's all good.
And with all the cars now over the line, let's see our top three again. O'Brien, Albon.
No, they don't. Oh, man, if it was that easy, if it was that coordinated, I would be very surprised. It's literally just, let's throw a random number generator, pick whatever names pop up, and then just do that. Whatever algorithm they're using, that's exactly how it is. Is let's just pick a random name, and then just go and spam their chat. That's all it is. So I won what? That was just practice, Nikki. That was only practice. I mean, I was so nonchalant throughout that, Nikki. There was no way I was racing. Duck, how are you older than me? Happy birthday, but how are you older than me? Andrew says, what's the point of lower AI for practice? The point of lower AI is to get all the R&D points. To get the full complement of R&D points. Because I cannot complete the practices above 85. Because the delta that they give, the higher up, and I may mention this before, the higher up your difficulty goes, the faster the AI is, and the lower the delta goes. As far as what time you need to reach to accommodate each and every practice program. Someone got down to a science on a Reddit thread saying that for every level of difficulty you go up, it adds on pace like 1/10 to 1.15 tenths of a second added on to the AI's time. And I found out, I mean, I could probably try and practice at a higher difficulty. Now, I could probably practice at like 80. But I found out that at a certain point, when I was trying to do racing at level 90 and not qualifying, but practicing at level 92, I could not get a single practice program done at level 90. Because the deltas were at a point where there was just no way I could reach them. So I came up with this system of lower practice times, or lower practice difficulty, so I can get all the practice programs done, get all the R&D points, and then raise the level for qualifying and the race. But at this point in time, 75 might be a bit too low for practicing. I might bump that up to 80, if not 80. So I think I'm getting faster and better around these tracks, where I could go and slightly move that practice difficulty up, and more than likely still get the full complement of R&D points, but make it a little bit more challenging for me to get some of these times. Speaking of, I probably need to go and develop these. Develop that, and develop you. Because those failed, sadly. I stream iRacing. I don't do Assetto Corsa much anymore, and I've barely played it recently to get Competizione. So I don't play ACC. played AC in the past. I played Project Cars. I have Project Cars 2, but I haven't touched it, and I'm not going to get Project Cars 3. It's based solely because I haven't played Project Cars 2. And I've barely touched Project Cars 1 as of late. Outside of PC racing games, I do Forza. Have done Forza. Kind of stopped Forza now. What about my engine? Yeah, my engine should be fine to go the rest of the way. Yeah, okay, yeah, if you're on mobile, it does not show the entire title. I can guarantee you that, because I've tried before, and it does not show the entire title. But after the Brazilian race today, I'm going to be doing practice and qualifying for Abu Dhabi, which I will do on Saturday. But at 9 o'clock my time, there is an iRacing league race, an oval league race that I take part in every Thursday night. And we're driving the 1987 Legends cars, the Legacy cars, around Darlington, a 1.3 mile oval. And the league is run by the same guy that did my Street Stock leagues. Original, you know, Street Stocks being the original car that you get, the default car that you get when you start racing, when you're doing the oval series. It's run by the same guy. And I've been in his leagues for the last 2 seasons. Great guy, great bunch of guys to be around with. Joe, thank you very much for the hub, bud. Thank you very much for the hub, for the host. Much appreciated, dude. Hope you're doing well. All right, let's get into qualifying since there isn't anything else that I need to do. Like I said, I boosted my difficulty up to 94 right now. Arch says, what do you think about the Fatal 4-Way 60-man Ironman match for the NXT title? That's a thing? When did that come about? Was that yesterday? I didn't watch NXT yesterday. Guarantee you, I did not watch NXT yesterday. Alright, so as far as my setup goes, just want to make damn sure I've got it. Gargano, Ciampa, Cole, and Balor. Ooh, that actually could be a good match. As far as who's going to win that, as far as who's going to win between Gargano, Ciampa, Cole, and Balor, Ciampa is just coming back. I would think they give it back to Ciampa now that he's back.
If you want to know specific information or make certain changes to the car during a pit stop, you can tell me what you want over the radio. Press and hold the radio button to activate the system, and you can either speak the command or select it manually from the radio screen that will appear on the multifunction display.
But yeah, Joe, as I was just making mention to everybody in the chat, I am full admin for the iRacing race tonight, so that's going to be fun. Oh yeah, I'm a Ciampa fan too. I just don't see them giving it to Gargano. I don't see them giving it to Balor either. I hate to say it, but I don't think Balor's getting the title shot or the title pushed right now. So it's either going to be Ciampa or Cole. But we shall wait and see. Yeah, Adam Cole, baby. I do gotta say, though, that is a very enticing match. When is that match going to take place? Next week? Tuesday next week? Oh shit, well I'm gonna be streaming, so I can't watch it. So I already streamed Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So there ain't no way if NXT is gonna be on Tuesday next week, I can't watch it. That sucks. I'm sad now. Because I would have loved to have watched that match.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Alright, well, it's very clear I can go 2 laps on the smallest amount of fuel. Which I'm probably going to do to make damn sure I set a fast time around this track. Yeah, that was only another 10th faster. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna go and go around 2 times on soft tires. Just like I said, just to make damn sure I get around this track. Yeah, so we'll do that. What do I need time-wise? I've got a clamp to my desk, Andrew. Yeah, legitimately have a clamp to my desk. Should probably go out with like 3:30. Yeah, okay. And I'm gonna drive out.
Everyone ready? Okay, let's go.
The good thing about this Logitech G29 is it has built-in clamps, so you can mount it to anything, whether it's a desk, a table, a rig, anything. So yeah, I have it legit mounted to my desk. Alright, so as I may mention, I'm going to do 2 solid laps on these tires. Yeah, I still have yet to see how I can unclip this wheel for the Logitech G29 and install another wheel to it. Because if there is a way that I can get a Formula 1 rim, like what McLaren has for the Fanatec set, that would be pretty boss. Because my buddy Joe, as you just saw at Lugnuts Hub, he has a Fanatec setup, and he has 3 different types of wheels. 2 normal wheels, and a McLaren F1 wheel set that I legit would like to have. Because when I was doing my early days of iRacing, I was running on his rig, and I was driving using his McLaren wheel, which I know seems very weird.
2 minutes left in this session and we're in the drop zone. We need a quick lap, or that's qualifying over for us.
It seems very weird, yes, driving a NASCAR-like car, stock car, on a McLaren rim. But I also like the flappy paddle gear shifter, so I didn't like the H pattern. So I just stuck with the McLaren wheel. Please don't tell me Nick DeVries is going to be running an out lap. Oh God, he is. Oh my God, hold on a second. Back this up. Oh my God, come on, man. Come on. Do it over. If I dropped out, I'm going to be so pissed. I just made it. I just made it. Wow, Albon sucked on this track too. All right. So we both made it to Q2, but holy Jesus. How am I this bad on this track? You want to send the link? Yeah, send the link. If you want to send the link, go ahead. Or yeah, if you are in Discord, there's a section in the Discord you could set up for F1 stuffs, if you want to talk about F1 stuffs. Specifically the game. Yeah, what's going on, Slevin? Yeah, it's legitimately turn 1-2 is the worst fucking part on this track for me. The opening turns. I'm going to try what I'll do again, what I just did, which is try to get 2 laps on the soft tires. This is just all about establishing a baseline time. It shouldn't not work. It is the unlimited link. It is the unlimited times sign up Discord link. There's no reason it shouldn't work. What's going on, Cranka? And Steven? Try typing in ! Discord and using that link. Using that link from the chat. Because like I said, I've got the unlimited Discord link, so there really is no reason for it to not work.
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
Jackwood coming on in, 200 bits. I know it says something, I can't read it right now. Gendo Spinala Pronto. Yeah, well, we've already had enough of that in practice. We have had quite a number of those in practice already, Jack. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Thanks for the bits. Alright, yeah, that was trash. That was trash, man. Very, very bad.
The car settings screen on your multifunction display will allow you to change various settings as you drive. Open the display with the MFD button.
Alright, what's it going to take for me to get into
up and down to the
Q3?
setting you want to change.
As it stands right now, it's only going to be a 2/10 difference for me to get into Q3. Surprisingly, only a 0.2 difference. But I will do 2 laps, once again, on soft tires. Watch me be outshone by, fucking Albon? Well, I'll tell you something, sir. You're absolutely right. Hey, what's going on, Pin Dog? Alright, thanks, Matt Chip. I'll look at it later. Alright, already 3.5. Surprised that wasn't a corner cut. Well, this was a much better time, a much better lap. One whole second faster. This should see me through. Alright, so there is no real benefit to running a second lap on it. There is no real benefit to running a second lap on these tires and this fuel set. Alright, so I'll just run it out. Let me just come in then. Yeah, there's no real reason to run it then. Alright, but like I said, I put up a good enough time to get me through into Q3. Hey, what's going on, Halby? Yeah, I put together a good enough time. Can you put me in the garage already, you slow motherfuckers? I thought that this would have taken less time. I honestly thought this would have taken less time just putting it into the pits than just crossing the line at the end of the session. Wow, that legitimately took way too fucking long. Alright, Alba. Oh my god. Okay, so I got top of qualifying 2 by 1/100th of a second. Albon just making it in by 2/100ths of a second. But both Gendo drivers in to Q3. Let's fucking go. Alright. Alright. Like I said, we're both in Q3, and I've got the full complement of soft tires at my disposal. It is only going to be a soft medium race with maybe a little bit of wet weather coming on in that could force me to go on to intermediates. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, you'd think they would, Verindel. Like, have that as a nice little touch to how it is in real life, but I don't know. I guess Cody's didn't feel like that was a good thing to add in. But yeah, for those wondering what the weather is going to be like for the actual Grand Prix, it is going to be partly cloudy, going to cloudy, going to a little bit of rain in the last 5 minutes of the race. So we might see, like, the last 5 laps of this race underwater. I don't know if it will be actually worth it to switch to intermediates. I don't know if it'll be enough time to switch to intermediates. Wow, that was very clearly off the track. Someone has to bin it, and I really hope it's not me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, as far as this weekend goes, Spa does have a on and off rain chance all weekend. Thank you very much for the follow. I'll get to you in just a second. I think I'm only just going to do one lap on each soft tire. One to get a baseline, and then the other one to put to an actual time. But anyway, Kazushi80, thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, and you gotta think, Verandil, it's because of the fact that Cody's has been doing this for so long that they feel like they can get away with half-assing it. Because Codemaster's been working on the Formula 1 game for, what, a decade now? Since 2010? 2009? No, 2009 wasn't their first one. It was 2010. So yeah, they've been working on the game for a decade at this point in time. You would think that they would learn from previous iterations what works, what doesn't, what mistakes they made in the past to learn to correct them, or what little minor details that might seem minor in the long run, but to lifelong F1 fans might not seem so minor. Like what you said, the pit detail, where you have, the worst team in the grid, they get the first pit box, and the best team on the grid, they get the last pit box. That might be a minor detail to Cody's, but that would be a nice detail added in to the actual game.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's Adam D. Thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoy the stream. Alright, so I'm going to go back out. What time am I looking at needing to get? So right now, Alexander Albon has provisional pole, and he's 4/10 faster than me. Can I get 4/10 faster? I would like to think I can get 4/10 faster. I would like to believe my car can be 4/10 faster.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think you got hit with a random gift sub, Cranka, but thank you very much for the follow, dude. Alright.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it definitely didn't work. Also, Verandil, thank you very much for the follow. I don't know how you missed that then, Cranka. Don't know. Alright, so I need to get at least 4/10 faster in the grand scheme. If I want to get pole, if I want to take pole away from Albon. Oh my god, I'm just being an absolute shitlord right now. Oh, of course. As soon as I got on those curbs. As soon as I got on those curbs, I knew it was death. Alright, so I'm not getting pole position. Yeah, as soon as I got on those curbs, I knew it was death. Alright, where am I starting? I'm starting 6th. Alright, that's not bad. At least I still made it to Q3 when it looked like I wouldn't have gotten up there at the very start.
With qualifying finished, it's
Albon
time to
got
remind
pole.
ourselves of our top 3. Albon, Leclerc, and
Albon was able to
Carlos
get
Sainz.
faster too.
Goodbye for now then, but we're really just...
Albon was able to get faster at the end, so I did need to be like 5/10 on Crofty.
Another classic Brazilian Grand Prix. Sebastian Vettel famously clinched his 3rd championship here in 2012. And in 2016, Max Verstappen treated us to one of the finest wet weather drives of all time. It's an unusual anti-clockwise race here at Interlagos, where the Sao Paulo locals are packed into the grandstands at each of the 15 corners around this classic 2.7-mile circuit. 2 very fast sections bookend the famous and highly technical Sector 2, where getting a good run out of Junsao into one of the 2 DRS zones will be the key to any overtaking.
Yeah, it's the
today.
leagues, which is online, Sarancia.
Before we begin, let's
That's
take
your
a quick
co-op
look
mode.
at
It's
the grid
online.
lineup for today's race. Alexander Albon put in a great lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Bottas, Sebastian Vettel, O'Brien, Norris, Hamilton, Verstappen, and Sergio Perez.
And there's your top 10. That's the only 10 that matters.
Jeff here, radio check. Check, check, can you hear me? Okay, we had a fantastic result at the last race. Let's try it again here.
Yeah, Jeff, we won last race. Of course, we'd like to try that again here. Alright, so as far as the default strategy, it's telling me go soft hard. I really don't like that. I really don't like the soft hard strategy, especially if there's going to be threat of rain. I'd rather still be pretty fast. So, is there any way that I could, early pit? There really is no way that I can early pit and make it work. Potentially make it work all the way to the end. So yeah, we'll go 15 on the soft and then pit for the medium tires. And if there is a need for me to go and pit for the intermediates, well, we'll just wait until Jeff says come on in at that point in time. So, yes, I'm Irish because here's the stupid thing. They have O'Brien, but they can't just say Brian? That makes no goddamn sense. Come on, Jeff. Or, come on, Jeff. Come on, Crofty. Just drop the O. There are drivers out there with the name Brian that play this game. It's not that hard. It really isn't. Just drop the O and everything will be fine. Alright, so starting in 6th place, where do you guys think I will finish? I would love to finish top 5. If not on the podium, I would think at the very least, if I'm starting 6th, I can't really drop out of the top 10. I really cannot drop out of the top 10. So let me know in the chat where you think I'm going to finish. Let's see what the race director is saying, what everybody else is going to do. Leclerc qualified on mediums. Okay, so he's going to be a little bit slow at the start. Kvyat's on hards. Wow. Okay, Kvyat's on hard. Giovinazzi's on hard. Kimi, Magnussen, Gasly, De Vries, all on hard tires. Russell and Correa on mediums. Interesting strategy for some of these guys to go on the hard tires. I'm not going to lie. What's going on here? Nope, we're good. Okay, we're good. All right, let's get into it. Fourth, P4, P5. Hensel says win. Okay. Teichmann says Albon for the win. I kind of agree with you. I think Albon's going to take this victory. But like I said, I want to at least try for the top 5. So let's get it on. As we all know, I suck at standing starts. Foot down, Brian. Foot down. Oh, as I got rocked. Collision with Hamilton. I almost don't care. As long as I don't get any front end damage, I should be fine. I did not lose any positions in that time. Who the hell is that on the inside of me? Is that Norris? Oh my god. Lando trying to be a fucking lap one god over here. God, oh god, oh god. Vettel, please stay outside. Oh, I'm on the grass. Fuck. Fuck's sake. I went way too wide on turn 1. I've done that more than once during my time playing this game. Practice, time trials, oh my god. I'm just going too fast. I'm going way too fast now. Albon single-handedly has given my team sponsorship money. Albon is single-handedly getting all of the podiums for Gendo F1 Racing so that we can get our sponsorship money.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Alright, at least I caught DRS from Vettel. Gee, thanks, Tarantia. I appreciate it. You smug bastard, you, with that Kappa. I know, it certainly does feel like I'm number 2 driver. I'm number 2 driver of my own damn team. Like, Sarantia over here telling me in the nicest of ways that I'm doing pretty shit. Yeah, when you develop your AI driver that well, yeah, there really isn't anything you can do about it.
We're at +1 lap of extra fuel. Fuel target +1.
Like, legitimately, Albon is above and beyond what I ever expected him to develop into with my system. So yeah, for him to be far and away seemingly the best driver right now, I got no other choice but to say, yeah, I am kind of the second driver on my own team. Yeah, you're exactly right, Sarantia. That personnel department, you level that shit up and they turn into a monster. Lando Norris really wanting to peek onto the inside over here. Oh, I'm sure I'll be having those as well when I go to Williams during my my driver career mode. Because I want to do the Williams challenge. I want to do the last to not last challenge. It also does not help that the 3 drivers in front of me are currently in the middle of their own DRS train. Oh, sorry, 4 drivers. So it's basically everybody but Albon in front of me is in their own DRS train. 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd. Albon, nowhere to be found. If I can just catch up little by little to their DRS train, I should be fine. I should be able to hitch a ride with them. I'm starting to catch up with them in the 2nd sector. Slowly but surely. I just gotta learn to take that turn a lot better too, turn 14. It's like the closer I get to Vettel, it all then gets nullified by turn 1, turn 2. Shit, too fast. That is very good to know that he is just flying away with this lead. See, aren't you guys glad that I put that track map up there now? help you guys help me out. And be a nice little informational nugget to you guys.
The gap to the car in front is less than a second. Let's try and get past in the DRS zone.
Hey, welcome, Ovan. Hey, let's try and get past him in the DRS zone. Easier said than done, Jeff. Like, no fucking joke. It's Carlos Sainz. It's Checo. Or wait, no, Checo is Perez. That's Perez's nickname, isn't it? It's Carlito because it's Carlos Sainz Jr. Carlito Perez. Or Carlito Sainz, sorry. Checo Perez and Carlito Sainz. Well, I don't know why.
Expecting rain in around 10 to 15 minutes.
Yep, there it is. I don't know why Sergio has the nickname of Checo. I don't understand how he got that nickname in Spanish. Albon's trying to beat the rain is what he's doing. It says 10 minutes, I don't believe it.
Be aware we expect the grip levels to start falling away soon.
Oh, somebody dropped out. Somebody from the lead pack dropped out. It was Sainz. Sainz dropped out. I'm now top 5. I also think I just saw Albon in front. Free real estate. Albon's lead is not so big of a lead anymore. So Albon's just going into turn 1.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Ah, goddammit. Did not think I went over all that much there.
Fuel is looking really good. You're managing it well.
But now I know. I'm on 2 warnings. Not like the USA race where I totally forgot how many warnings I actually was on. Weather report.
Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes' time. Rain in 10 minutes. Dries seem like the best tyre for now.
Looks like the Vettel is going soft hard route. So Vettel is going soft hard, but like I said, if the rain actually is a factor and they get us on to the intermediate, soft medium is the better choice. Yes, I can see their names. And also I see Albon very, very close in front too. The gap behind Albon is dwindling. Albon's into the pits.
Alexander is coming in for his
Which is
stop.
fine because I'm coming in next time.
Pit window open. Let's box this lap.
Don't ask how that was not a blunder. I have no idea. Or a warning. I have no idea. All right, there we go. Into the pits. I see Albon has gone for the hard tires. Kvyat and Correa still have yet to pit behind me, but they're obviously going to pass.
Go. Exit now. We're racing on the exit. Go. Go now. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Wow, Sainz switched to the soft tires. A ballsy move for him. Bottas on hards, Vettel.
We think we may see some rain. ETA is about 15 minutes.
15 laps. Since it's almost a lap a minute here, I would say 15 minutes is 15 laps. Well, yeah, they pitted before me. They went ahead and pit before me. But I guess my in-lap, I pushed very hard enough on my in-lap that I was able to leapfrog him in the end. He probably also got held up by Giovinazzi, as you saw. Because Giovinazzi stayed out longer than he probably should have. Oh, no, that's right. Giovinazzi started on the hard, so he wasn't going to come into pit anyway. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. This is bad. There was no way I was going to pass him right there. Albon in third. Oh, Leclerc, don't you even fucking try. Passed him like he was standing still. Oh, hi, Albon. I'm going to make you regret that hard style choice. Nope, not taking that penalty. Not taking that penalty. First flashback. Halfway through the race, officially halfway through the race. The only reason Sainz is where he is because he started on mediums and decided to switch to the fucking soft. I don't think it's a strategy that's going to pan out for him unless he was preparing for the rain and just wanted to, stay fast. Who's in first? I can't tell. Surely not somebody who should be in first. Is it Kvyat? Isn't it Kvyat is? Oh my god, the fucking leader of the race is bumping the hard base right now. Shit. I believe Kvyat's also on medium tires or hard tires. I can't quite remember. He started on hards. Actually, he did start on hards. So Kvyat has not pit yet. What'd you miss? Not really much. A little bit of a train earlier on in the race, but I pushed myself up from 6th to 4th right now, and I might do it again. Push myself up into 3rd with Albon kind of just hanging back here. Hey, what's going on, Delios? Albon, please, not your teammate, you piece of trash. I don't know what his fucking deal was. Fortunately, I don't have front wing damage. Hey! Cobbs with 100 biddies. Thank you very much, dude. Hope you're doing well.
Fuel target is +1. Faster engine modes are available.
Yeah, Kvyat is in first. He's got the hard bass bumping from his speakers. catch and pass Albon, or is it a pipe dream? It's a pipe dream. Not going to get it. Bear in mind, Delios, Kvyat's got a pit. He started on hard tires. He is still on said hard tires. Oh, shit. So right now, Kvyat is the leader of the train. Leader in every sense because he's the leader of the race. Weather report. Weather report.
Looks like rain is inbound, and we're expecting it in around 5 minutes. 5 minutes till the rain dries seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
We might be getting on inters before the race is over, boys. Yeah, he's catching back up because Kvyat's being a shithead and holding everybody up. Oh, Sainz coming into pit. Sainz realizing that his softs were not going to go the rest of the race. And with Kvyat needing to come into pit, essentially it's Albon and myself 1-2 right now. We could have a Gendo lockout podium, which was exactly what we needed if we wanted to, go after the Constructors title. We needed 2 straight Gendo lockout podiums in Brazil and Abu Dhabi if we wanted to get the Constructors title. And Kvyat makes his first pit stop. And it's Gendo F1 Racing 1-2 right now. I used to do that as a kid, Nikki. I used to not lean into it, but like play Mario Kart and, stuff like that, F-Zero and whatnot, I would turn my controller. I would turn my controller thinking that it would, give me extra speed or extra turning. Well, the good thing is Albon is not running away with it anymore. But we need to be smart. And by we, I mean me. I need to be smart driving.
Okay, we don't think we're far away from some rain. I'll keep you updated as the conditions change.
I saw my engine was overheating, so I'm going to just drop my engine mode down to 1. That's exactly what I'm doing, mate. Using him to pull me and using DRS as a rubber band. DRS is literally a rubber band for me right now. Can Albon still win the driver's title? If he wins the next 2 races and Albon and Leclerc finish out of the points. He is literally 52 points back. So he'd not only need to win each race, he'd need to get fastest lap, and he'd hope that Leclerc and Hamilton finished out of the points. So sadly, I'd say there's like a very, very slim chance. Especially as you can see, Leclerc is currently 3rd. Yeah, Leclerc sitting 3rd right now. It's pretty much Leclerc's title to lose. Brake check him. No, I'm not going to slow up just to brake check Leclerc. I am not that big of a dick. I never said I wasn't a dick, but I'm not that big of a dick. Okay, so we're expecting rain potentially next lap. So rain potentially starting next lap, and Inter's probably lap, well, what was Sarantia saying? Lap 31, 32? That sounds about right. Oh, hey, right on cue. There are the droplets. Right on cue, we see the droplets commence.
Okay, be careful on those slicks. These conditions are making the line a bit greasy, but we're still nowhere near the changeover point.
See, now the problem is stacking up in the pits, but we both got to come in. We both got to come in at the same time. I think if we can get a big enough gap on the people behind us, it wouldn't matter. And I was thinking rain would come down somewhere between the last 5 and 10 laps, and here it is, 8 laps to go. Here it is with 8 laps to go. My tire temps? Well, that's my tire wear right now, is in the mid-20s. Tire temps, they're about, well, can you guess Fahrenheit? 212 Fahrenheit is 100 Celsius. Just as an FYI. Like I said, 212 F is 100 C. Uh-oh. Should see where I need inters at the tire temps. Like, how low would I be looking at then? Like 170? How low would it be going? Like 170, 180? My left sides are already looking like they're dipping below 190. When they start going blue and start getting cold. Gotcha. Yeah, blue means cold. I realize that. But once they start going blue normally... It is getting pretty damn slick out here. I would say lap 32. Sarancia, I kind of agree with you. Lap 32 is what I'm expecting it. So next lap, I would assume Jeff is going to come on the horn and say, hey, come in for inters. Oh my, we see a lap car. We've got a lap car in front of us. Undercut's pretty risky right now, Nikki. I would also lose a lot of time if I swapped too early. I would lose a lot of time because the tires just don't have the grip on a quote-unquote
Conditions are going to
non-wet
keep
surface.
deteriorating for 10 minutes at least.
Albon's trying to pinch. Yeah, it's also getting very slick out here too, Sarancia. If I was on Motorsport Manager, I would have automatically come in for inters. I would have done inters already.
Okay, even though we're seeing cars struggle in these conditions, if we pit for inters now, we're going to be too slow and we'll burn them out. Make the best of it for the time being.
I'm surprised that Albon is having problem on hard tires. Albon's on the more durable tire and he's having problems. 4 laps to go. Oh yeah, that's right, they would be cooler. That is true, they do take longer to heat up.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
God, if he wants me to come in with 2 laps to go and have a 2-lap shootout on inters, this is going to be wild. Oh yeah, it is absolutely slip sliding now. Jeff, what do you say? Because I feel like I should probably come in right now. Bottas is coming into pit right now. So is Vettel.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
And there it is. There's the changeover. God, this is going to be shit going back to the pits.
Okay, the stewards have now disabled DRS. DRS is now disabled.
I was going to say, look at everybody behind me, though. Sainz is 20 seconds back, and if a pit stop takes 22 seconds, at worst, I'm going to be third coming out of the pits. Albon, I forced Albon to stay out one more lap. I pretty much forced Albon to stay out one more lap. All right. Intermediates.
Go, go,
go. Go, go, go.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tires.
I'll be racing Sainz as soon as I come out of the pit.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
If this costs me a win, I don't really care, as long as Albon gets up there. If this ultimately costs me a win, it's oh well. Because, I mean, you got Bottas coming up fast behind me. Passing everybody that is on slick tires. Did you see how I was driving? It wasn't fun. And ultimately, I'll still get my sponsor money, though. That is, get at least one of my drivers on the podium. And as it stands right now, it looks like both Albon and I will be on the podium. Albon and Leclerc will also have no cornering in the turns because they are on slicks. I can try and make up my time like that. Look at that, I'm already 5 seconds behind them. Look at that, they're right there.
We advise moving to mix 2 fuel to
Fuck
mix
you,
2.
Jeff. Oh, there it is. It's the final stretch. It's the final stretch. Fuck you, Leclerc. Okay, yeah, I knew that was going to be a problem. As soon as I did that, I knew I wasn't going to get it. Fuck off! Oh, coming to the line! And Albon wins and I come second.
Top job, my friend, top job. I was a bit worried about this one at the start of the weekend, but you've pulled through. Thank you.
Yeah, we still got second. And that was my third and final flashback, too. That was my third and final flashback to use.
Well earned they are indeed.
And there you go. Leclerc gets the driver's title.
But as any racing driver will tell you, competing at this level, at the very top, is anything but simple. There's no catching them now then. We have a new World Drivers' Champion.
Hey, Charles Leclerc, your driver's champion for 2021.
The curves of Interlagos today, and they've taken a fantastic win.
But hey, 1-2, that gives us a potential good leg up on the Constructors' title. Should have brake checked them.
What was it that set them apart from the competition today?
Well, tyre management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed. It's
He
all about
somehow
maintaining
made
that
the hard
speed
tires
consistently over a
last
stint,
all the way to the
over
end.
a race distance.
Amazing.
So being able to keep up the lap times while still being
Amazing. But, of course, we got to give Leclerc his time in the sun because he is your new driver's champion. I forget who won it. Oh, yeah, it was Bottas. Bottas won it last year. Bottas won it in Season 1. Leclerc wins it Season 2.
After an incredible day
And
of
there
racing,
you go, a
who was your
Gendo
driver of the day,
lockout on
Ant?
the
Well, you
podium.
can't
Yeah, we
fault
didn't see
anything that
Gendo 1
Sergio
2.
Perez did out on the track today. He drove flawlessly, making him an easy pick. I know that's at odds with the official decision.
All right,
but
so
I think they
Mercedes
deserve some
went
recognition on a day where
4-8,
both of these
Ferrari
drivers were at
went
the top of their game.
3-5.
It's time
Yeah.
to check out the constructors' standings. No
Yeah, what
change
does the
in the top
constructors'
spot,
title look
but
like?
with today's points, their hold on the lead.
Ooh. With the 1-2 Gendo, we have officially climbed into second place in the constructors. 3 points ahead of Ferrari, 14 points back of Mercedes. So like I said, we need to be pretty damn good at Yas Marina. And I know, I hate to say it, I am not good at Yas Marina. Abu Dhabi, I cannot drive Abu Dhabi. I'll be lucky if I get points at Abu Dhabi. But I know if Albon gets a podium, him getting a podium is not enough for us to win the driver's title. I need to be top 5. I need to be top 5 if Gendo F1 Racing has a shot at the constructor's title this year. So I need to put in a lot of time and effort before Saturday's Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Just so I can get every turn down right. Make sure that every braking zone, every turn entry, turn exit is flawless so that I can get myself a good starting spot, keep that spot all throughout the rest of the race, and even make some moves too. Because Abu Dhabi, I dislike
It's
that track
getting
so
weaker.
much.
Meanwhile, Alpha
I
Tauri's
dislike Abu Dhabi so goddamn much. If I can win at Season 3, that'd be great.
So that was an exciting race from our perspective. Let's have yours. Your team dominated the race today. Was it the car or the teamwork? What's the secret to your success?
Was it the car or was it the teamwork? It was definitely the car. We'll go with the car. Chicks dig the
You
car.
really cut your way through the field today. What was your strategy?
It wasn't the power. Yeah, it kind of was the power, admittedly. We'll just give the big ups to the power
Your
unit.
teammate took the #1 spot. Does that make you happy or
No,
jealous?
I was gonna say, does it make me jealous? Bitch, I was second. It was a Gendo lockout on the podium. Calm down now. Friendly competition between myself and Albon.
Your teammate had a great race today and was rewarded with a podium. Do you have...
Solid performance. Solid performance all around.
Great. Well, that's everything.
You love to see it. Yep, that was right. I did beat him in the rivalry, even though it doesn't really matter. He's probably going to beat me in the grand scheme. He's probably going to beat me overall, so... Team Acclaim, I should be 14 now. Very, very close to getting the level 3 perks. The level 3 driver perks come if my driver Acclaim is up to 15. Team Acclaim is at 18. The final sponsor slot opens up when we get to team level 20. And I think by next year we will get that. By next year we should be team level Acclaim of 20. By this time, absolutely. So we can open up that sponsor slot. But we got $26 million in the bank, and we've got another $14 million coming at the end of the season for our main sponsor. For damn sure. Performance comparisons. Man, look at how Gendo is just miles ahead of everybody else. And, well, Mercedes, Ferrari, McLaren, 4th place. Renault 5th, Aston Martin 6th. Somehow they dropped like a stone. AlphaTauri, Racing Point, Alfa Romeo, Haas, and Williams, of course, down in the Formula Williams class. You hate to see it. What do I want to do going forward? Second driver PR filming, just for the driver acclaim would be good. At this point in time, though, race simulations to up the experience on the racecraft would help. Do I really care about the experience? No, I care more about the reaction train. Just do the awareness. We'll do that. Take it easy, Spade. We'll do second driver PR filming and then the chassis equipment upgrade. R&D points. I think I've only got enough to... Yeah, I've only got enough to redevelop this. Which should be done in time for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, which is perfect. So at this point in time, yeah, there are not going to be any more developments. We can't do anything to the engine because we just have Spec 3 stuff left. So I need to unlock Spec 3 of the factory to do that. As far as the durability, we still have 5 things. I can't count, 6. 6 things left before we have to worry about Spec 3. As far as chassis goes, we have 2 more things before we need to worry about building Spec 3. So I think chassis should be the first thing. Actually, it should be powertrain, then chassis. That should be the first things that I worry about building Spec 3 for. And then aerodynamics, I have just 2 left there as well before I build Spec 3. So powertrain, aerodynamics, and chassis next year are the 3 factory areas that I need to build to Spec 3 so I can open up the rest of the tree to make damn sure I have the best car on the grid. So that is where I'm going to have to put all my money going forward. Durability can wait, because like I said, we got 6. I've got 6 spots left to build before I even worry about Spec 3. So that's fine there. Vehiculars are all good. Gearbox, 30% with 1 more race to go. No, nothing wrong there. Standings, contracts. Of course, Albon's contract ends after Abu Dhabi. Yeah, there isn't anything else that I can do or want to do. And it looks like that everything is going according to plan. Everything has been built out. Everything R&D has been built out, so we're all good there. Yeah, Karns, I can't stand burpees. No way, no how. Okay, so for the major upgrades for durability, it is 1300 and 1800 for the ultimates. 5 burpees for a sub. No! I mean, I'm glad for the subs, but burpees can go die in a fire. Like, do you want me to do a stream after I do burpees? Because I can almost guarantee you there won't be a stream if I do it. We'll pretty much just stop the stream dead because I'll be dead. It's just, no burpees. I already made some, the alterations of adding in the wall planking, or the wall sitting and the planking. I am not doing burpees. What about squats? I could do squats. Bodyweight squats? Oh, yeah. When I was doing the 30-day workout challenge of push-ups, sit-ups, and squats, I got to about day 17 with the squats before my knees just could not handle it anymore. So I feel like if I do them and then have like proper rest in between, I could do the squats. Absolutely. Alright, so what's the weather like? Obviously, it's not going to be rain because it's Abu Dhabi. But it's going to be cloudy. It's going to be cloudy through qualifying and the race. Hey, what's going on, Shinedown? We had a 1-2 finish at Brazil. Albon won, I finished in second. And yeah, we got the iRacing Legacy Cup Series coming up at 9 o'clock, so in 75 more minutes. I just want to make sure I've got my... Yeah, my engine should be fine. There should not be a problem with my engine going into the race. But yeah, we are not going to be doing the Abu Dhabi race tonight. Like I said, that is being held until Saturday. Just doing the practice and qualifying for it tonight, and then getting into the iRacing race afterwards.
We're going to be logging some extra data during this session. Nothing you need to worry about, but as we have some new parts, we'll just confirm they're performing to spec.
Wish your second driver would be worth a damn. Well, what season are you in? Because, like I said, Season 1, I've said this before, many other people have said it before too, Season 1, your second driver's not going to do anything. You're better off not really paying much for a second driver, but saving your money to get a better driver for the second season. Because by Season 2, you should have a halfway decent car that you could be starting to get points by second season. Somewhere during second season. But as I had made mention before, I fucking fleeced Red Bull. I finessed the fuck out of Red Bull in order for them to give me Alexander Albon. Like, there was no way I should have ever gotten Alexander Albon when I did. But Red Bull just did not care, so I'm like, okay, I'll take him, thank you. Oh my god. It's going way too fast into that. You got to talk to Saransi on that one, because Saransi was the one that made all the setups that I use. Hey, what's going on, Nivmore? Thanks for stopping by the stream today, my dude. Hope you're doing well. But I will say that Saransia has spent quite a lot of time testing for each track. No, I personally am not a whiz when it comes to this. I rely on other people's setups. Which is why I was using F1 setups, forum setups, for a time before I started using Saransia's. Because I myself cannot make a setup worth a damn. Nor do I have the patience to make a setup. This is all about time and patience. Alright, I need 605. Ah, fuck's sake. Just woke up and it's 10 to 4. Why are you waking up right now? You got school, you got work that you gotta go to? Oh, you went to sleep too early? Sometimes early sleep is not bad. Early sleep is not bad for you. And that's also another thing. You could save up for whatever driver you want, but they have to want to come to you. That's the whole thing. They have to want to come to you. Whether it's based off of how your car performs, where your overall performance was in the season, your best performance in a race, or how good your factory is. All comes down to your performance there. Actually, I'm fine with that. It all comes down to, do they want to come to you based off of X, Y, and Z demands? So you can save up for Leclerc, but if you're not built up as well as they think you should be, or as big as they want, they're not going to come. But yeah, Carnes, if you want to find the setups, type in ! Setups. It'll link you to Sarantia's Discord, where he has all of his currently version 2 setups posted. He is right now in the middle of working on version 3. You just released it, okay. Then that's perfect timing. Because I can go and take that before I get into qualifying here. And actually, I should probably not spend a lot of time in practice. Like, if I am just going to skip practice programs, I will. Because I legitimately cannot stay long in this game. As I said before, I am the full admin for the race tonight in the league. Because the other two admins are gone. They are taking the night off. I am listed as backup admin, secondary admin for the race. So it is my time to shine. I will be admin for tonight's race, and we'll dish out end of lines, dish out cautions, black flags if needed. You can all see that from my perspective. All right, so then, Sarancia, if you have got them ready, if you have got them uploaded, let me go and take a look at them then. Specifically for Abu Dhabi. All right, so why are tire pressures off? That was one question I wanted to ask you, Sarancia. Why are your tire pressures off? 21.8, 22.2, 20.7, 21.1. Why can't you keep them flat all the way across? Like, legit. That irked me when I saw it. Is why can't they just stay the same all the way across? That's fine. You drop that all the way to the bottom. Okay. 1.5 for the rear suspension. Okay. 5, 6, 9, 3, 4. Yeah, Rafa. It was 1-2 at Interlagos, but Albon won it. Albon won. I came in second. And then we got 95.53. Okay, so that drops down. And then, yeah, like I said, like, why is it like this? Why is it offset? I've questioned, Sarancia. Why are your tires offset the way they are? It almost seems like it's not supposed to be that way. Like, for a road course, you would think the tire pressure should be the same throughout the entire set of tires. So if it was me, I'd do this. Personally, keep them even. It's not like we're running on oval. See, I would understand if you had a higher tire pressure on the right-hand side rather than the left, or just have a higher tire pressure on the right-hand side in general because you're running on oval and you need to have the higher tire pressure on that right-hand side. Why can't you just keep them flat even? Because of different heat levels? So what you're saying is there's more heat and pressure going to... Actually, this would be for the left side. So you're saying there's more heat and pressure going to the left side of the car than the right side, just by, looking at it like this. That is what I am gathering off of that. Yeah, Mad. I'm going to take a hard pass on that one. Lowest tire pressure possible. Lowest tire pressure does mean more grip, but on a track like this, probably not for the best. Well, the good thing about not having XXY as our sponsor anymore, it means I don't have to do all the practice programs. I'm going to skip the fuel management one because that one's always a piece of garbage. Yeah, I knew that was bad. And I'm going to be honest with you, Sriracha, I took a look at your tire pressures for V2 and I flattened them out. I did not keep the tire pressures the way they were. In your write-up, I did not have your tire pressures. In my setup, I did not have the tire pressures how you wrote them down. I did flatten them front and back.
Program complete.
Specifically because I thought when I was reading that, I'm like, this can't be right. Why is it different? Why is it different left and right side? We're not driving oval. That was the whole reason why I did not do the tire pressures the way you wrote them on the sheet. I did everything else though. I did make damn sure that I put everything else from your list onto the setup. With smoother handling, you should pull out 1 or 2 faster laps, or just 1 or 2 more laps in general on softer compounds. That was my fault. Of course, I got onto the curbs. As we all know, curbs equal ice. Oh, money ship. Ah, of course. I also think for a lot of turns, I turn in way too late. Like, I could probably cut some of these by getting on the curbs. But I definitely feel like some of these turns I just go and turn it way too late. Like, I could do that and be fine. Smooth shifting. I'll look at it after this practice program. Yeah. And I'll do a qualifying lap on both. Because I feel like right there I could have turned in a lot earlier. The start of these S's I could have turned in a lot earlier. See, another thing is, I don't know if the delta showing to me means anything because of the fact that, of course, my car is faster. My car is already faster. And then, of course, now with the new setup. Like, if I took this to a time trial, setting, then we'll get a good look and see if the setups are actually faster. Or I can just compare times when I'm doing my qualifying run. Alright, so yeah, we'll do that. So we'll do one with Sarancia's setup, and we'll do one with Mad Chip and his setup. Take a look. How the game changes the old stats to the new ones. What's this one that you posted? Oh, these are changes with the new update. Gotcha. Those are changes to the new update. In the new update. I guess that's true, Sarancia. You know, you can have a setup that's good for hot lapping, but ultimately having the smoother ride over the course of a race is what's going to be more desirable. I mean, this run's already going to be crap because I did not get into this run all that great. I did not start it off all that great. Yeah, I should have turned in earlier there. There's another one where I said that I should start turning in earlier, and I didn't.
That's the program complete.
Alright, so we'll save this, just so it's we know it's yours, Sarancia. So we'll save the setup. And then we'll give it a ride with Mad Chips. And we'll see what it is. We'll see what it's like. So he's got 3.8, 50-60, double right, double left, 1, 3, 3 for the... Wow, okay. 3 for the front anti-roll bar. Cerrancia had it is at 6. So front anti-roll bar 3.
If you want to know specific information or make certain changes to the
Double
car during a
right.
pit stop, you can tell me what you want over the radio. Press and,
And
hold the
then
radio button to
low
activate the system.
PSI,
You can
double
either
low
speak the command
PSI.
or select it manually from the radio screen that will appear on the multifunction display. While the radio is active, cycle through command groups with the MFD button.
Yeah, double low is a little oof. Double lowest on tire pressure. Well, as I was saying before, lowest tire pressure, most grip. Double tire, lowest tire pressure is most grip. Or at the very least, you have the most surface area. I'm also recreating the qualification settings. I would think that that is a negative to running lowest tire pressure, is that because of the more surface area on the ground, the faster it would wear the tire. Oh, really? Okay, back it up. Because it's not going to take it at that point. Alright, so looking at the times, it was 1500ths faster. But as what has been made mention, yeah, the tire pressure, and once you get into qualifying, you can't change the tire pressure. That is what I think might be the problem here, is that because of the tire pressures being so low, more surface area of the tire hits the pavement, and the faster it will wear out. Yes, this is also during the day. The track temperature is obviously going to be less at night. But I'm just having a very, very hard time thinking that this would be a good tire wear setup. The overall, the rest of the car was fine. Oh, don't get me wrong, the rest of the car was fine. But I'm just thinking that the tire pressures being that low might be a bit of an issue. Ultimately, the tire pressures being that low might be the issue. That they just won't last during the course of the race.
It's time to remind ourselves of our top three, who are O'Brien.
Yeah, it was at 135.2, 135.3, something like that. Hey, what's going on, Max? So yeah, ultimately, Mad Chip, it's a good setup, but I do have to go with Cerrancia, and that with the lower tire pressures might be indicative of faster tire wear. It's a good setup. Hey, it worked, man. Dude, it got me the fastest time. It was faster. It was faster in the short run. Of course, I only did it in a very, this is a very, very small sample size we're talking about. This was a 1-lap shoot. As far as how it would last the entire race, I don't know. I'd have to do it in the actual race, and I don't... At this point in time, I'm sorry, I can't trust it. I trust Sarantia's more at this point in time than I do that. I'd have to run it in like a Grand Prix single player race by myself to make damn sure that it is good to go in comparison to Sarantia's. But I can't really do it for this race. You're too high to race your 100% Canada race? Dude. I can't relate, but I appreciate you for stopping on by. I do have to say this, though. The Abu Dhabi race is not going to be taking place tonight because in 45 minutes, I have an iRacing Oval League race that I got to take myself apart in. So I was only going to do the practice and the qualifying sessions for Abu Dhabi. I will do the race as well as the off-season and Season 3 Australia on Saturday. So if you're gonna, catch back in for that, you can catch me back for Saturday. All my F1 streams are Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. My iRacing streams for now are Thursday and Friday, but my Friday league is going to end next week, so I might just drop that out entirely. I don't know if there's going to be anything else that I want to put in there. Maybe open lobbies, friends lobbies for online racing in F1. I'm still kind of playing around with that as another stream. I will let you guys know. And I'll let you guys know more so on Discord than anything else as to if I'm going to make a final decision on, hey, let's all get together and do some rando races with you guys. I'll let you guys know on Discord. And as a reminder, it is for PC. I don't have PlayStation 4, even though I've got a Logitech G29. The G29 uses the PlayStation buttons. It is running on PC. And it sucks that Codemasters can't do cross-play, so it's not like an Xbox user can play against the PlayStation or play against PC. It can't work like that. If you got the game on PlayStation, you play on PlayStation. If you got the game on Xbox, you play against an Xbox guy. If you got the game on PC, like I do, you can play against me and you can play against other PC people. Nivmore, I'm sorry, I was looking at Max's stuff. I do the wall sit and plank after races, so after the iRacing race. You missed me when I did it after the Brazil race, but wall sitting and planking take place after races. Push-ups and sit-ups take place after qualifying, but before the race. If I have assists and the AI level. The AI level is 94, and the assists... Boom, you can do that. Weather, yeah, the weather has not changed. So don't need to worry about that. As far as my engine goes, no need to change my engine. Qualifying, good to go. Is good to go.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Does make sense. Max Jarb, thanks very much for the follow, dude. I assume you're doing well. And I appreciate you stopping by the stream. So like I said, once I'm done with qualifying for this race, I will be switching over to iRacing. So I can get into my Oval League race, which, as I may mention before, I am the admin for tonight's race. I get to throw the cautions, I get to throw the black flags, and any penalties that anybody may incur. So you get to see all that from my perspective, since the other admins are unfortunately out for the night. Alright, so... couple laps on the medium tires. Gonna need to run a lot of extra laps on the medium tires just so I can get myself acclimated to the track. And yeah, as Sarantia put, Mad, yeah, he did upload the V3 setups. You can download the PDF and you could use that. You can use that as a comparison. If you want to compare the setups that you use to Sarantia's, you can use that as the comparison. Mario Toxicity, thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. I know you just posted what earlier? What were you whatting about? Why mediums? Because I want to have a baseline time that my soft tires can go out and beat. Plus, also, because I'm not really a fan of this track and don't really know how to drive around it all that well, I want to go out on medium tires to get a feel for the track. So it's getting a feel for the track and setting a baseline time to crush when I'm on my soft tires. Mario, please stop spamming. I see the Brazilian flag. If you came for the Brazilian race, you missed. That has already been completed. My team got 1-2. Alexander Albon, my teammate, won the race. I finished in second. I've never heard anybody follow that rule. Nick.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Nor have I ever heard that was the rule, the unwritten rule in the paddock, as to that's what your tires are going into qualifying. Everybody does everything differently. I just don't want to wear out my softs when I'm trying to figure out the track. Hence why I go on the mediums. And then for Q2, I only do 1 lap on the mediums, and then I try and, at that point in time, think that I have the line that I want to use. So then I go out one more time on the softs. If I make it to Q3, then I do a double soft stint. Right, I understand that. Fastest time in Q2, that's what your starting tires are. That's the thing. I don't want to start on the mediums here. I legitimately don't want to start on the mediums here. I will go soft medium. In this race, yeah, more than likely I'll go soft medium. Alright, what do I need to get into Q2? At this point in time, I need to get a full second faster to get into Q2. See, this is what I mean by saying that I'm just not good at this track. I need to be a full second faster to get into Q2. That's going to be difficult for me. That is legit going to be difficult for me because I'm just not... I don't like this track. It's not a well laid out track. Yes, I am, Matt Sharp. Practice opens up in about 8 minutes. Fuck. Practice opens up in 8 minutes, and the race starts at the top of the hour. 2 seconds faster than my medium time. What is this? .4 seconds faster than my medium time. Where did that get me? Second in Q1. All right. All right. All right. Fair. Fair enough. All right. .224. I guess that you live in the UK then, I guess. Because you are 6 hours ahead of me, and the UK is 6 hours ahead of Chicago time. Alright, car set up. Oh wow, I actually set that with not the lowest fuel load. I had 8 kilograms of fuel in the tank, and I meant to go down to 5. So, whoops. I got second fastest time with a heavy fuel load. Excuse me? Did not mean to do that. I meant to go with a lighter fuel load. My favorite pilot? Mean driver? I think you mean driver. Right now it's Kimi Räikkönen, but he's probably going to retire soon, so I'm going to... Whee! Once Kimi retires...
Engine off, engine off.
Once Kimi retires, I'm pretty much going to switch my allegiance to Daniel Ricciardo. So right now it's Kimi Räikkönen, but once he retires, it's going to be Daniel Ricciardo because he's got such a great personality. Plenty of time. Like I said, this is only going to be the one lap that I do on medium tires this round. That's fair. Also, what is your favorite Grand Prix to watch? I would assume it's Interlagos. I would assume Brazilian Grand Prix. Yeah, where's everybody from? What's your favorite driver? Who's your favorite driver? And what's your favorite track? For those that are new here. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate when I say this, but my favorite track IRL is Monaco. Even though I don't like driving it in-game. I really don't like driving it in-game. My favorite tracks to drive in here are Canada, Spa, Monza, Austria, Silverstone's up there, Australia's up there.
The car settings screen on your
Netherlands,
multifunction display will allow
Brazil.
you to change various settings as you drive. Open the display with the MFD button. You can then navigate up and down to the setting you want to change.
Jeff, I do not give a single shit. Not in the slightest. Baku's decent. Alright, so what do I need? To get into Q3, I need to get 8/10 faster, and in all honesty, I'd say a full second faster would probably make me safe. A full second faster should get me in the safe zone, but I need to put together a solid fucking lap to get into it. Like, whatever lap I pulled out of my ass in Q1, I need to pull that here in Q2.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We love it. Thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Get to you in a second, new follower, too. Joshua with the numbers. Much appreciated for both of you stopping on by and giving a follow. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys enjoy the stream. Don't think I'm going to get out of Q2, boys. A second and a half faster. Did I actually get it? Did I actually get out of it? I got fourth. Hell yeah. Do I play other games? Absolutely I do play other games. Other racing games. Aside from this, I got Assetto Corsa, iRacing, Forza, and that's just the racing games. Assassin's Creed, BioShock. What else I got? Borderlands. All those series that I'm looking to get into. The new golf game I want to get, but I have the Golf Club 2019, which is essentially the same game as PGA 2K21. It really is the same game. Well, yeah, that was after Sector 1, Bilbo. I said I'm not going to get it. And then somehow I pulled Sectors 2 and 3 out of my ass. And got it. So I don't want to hear none of that from you, Bilbo. Alright, so I'm going to go out there and do 2 fast, soft laps. I play other games, which is why I'm not good at F1. I don't spend all my time just grinding each track. Which is why I will never be a part of the esports community of F1. Sad face. Ooh, almost hit the spin cycle there. Cool, you can go and get yourself a nice little band. Hey, it's another spammer, ladies and gentlemen. Man, I haven't had enough of those today in all forms. Hey, someone found Assy copy and paste. Congratulations. Happy 13th birthday. Because that's got to be your mentality for doing something like that. They're still off on summer break because COVID is keeping everybody at home. Alright, 133.78. That was a shit lap. That was a very shit lap. So I'm gonna have to wait until everybody else goes through. Yeah, look at Albon. Albon's got a fucking second 1:2. Second and 2/10 on me. It was fast, but it's definitely not fast enough. Alright, let's go out. One more qualifying lap. And then we are off to iRacing. Which I know Sarantia is going to be happy about it because we're going to talk to the podcast crew again. As they're in the same league. Alright, final lap. Here qualifying. Oh, spin cycle. I hate hitting those fucking curbs. Should we start over? Do I mess with the front brake bias and diff much? No, usually what I get with the setup is why I leave it as. Very rarely do I make changes. And usually when I do, it's Sarantia screaming at me, make this damn change. Especially in wet weather. So, oh, fuck off with that. Invalidated lap time. Ah, for fuck's sake. Fraud alert. I don't live in the city anymore. I live out in the suburbs. Mostly for financial reasons, because living in the city is fucking extortion. Because you get double taxed from both the city and the county when it comes to property taxes, so. Decided, yeah, city living not for me anymore. And I'm out in the suburbs. The city's fine. I love Chicago. Alright, yeah, plenty of problems. I only got 3/10 faster, so. Where am I? Plenty of problems. I start 6th. Alright, so I'm starting 6th on Saturday. Not bad. Not bad. Could be better. Could have been a lot better, but starting in the front 10 is better than nothing.
And with qualifying complete,
Albon is starting
let's review
third.
our top 3 today. Hamilton, Perez, and Alexander Albon. With qualifying wrapped up, we now have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow.